Hey friends, welcome to my YouTube channel, Poverty Hill Adventures. One of my friends, Rob, texted me some pictures from the Eastern Primitive Rendezvous down in Pennsylvania. Now, Rob was kind of breaking the rules there because it's a pre-1840s camp, so no modern anything is supposed to be used or visible, but yeah, Rob cheated a little bit and he took some pictures to rub it in to me that I was not there. And let me tell you, I really miss going to the primitive rendezvous, and especially hanging out with guys like Rob. Well, that text and the pictures was all it took to get me going, and although I'm not camping at a primitive rendezvous tonight, I am camping out, and I'm using all pre-1840s gear, or as close as I can to that. I'm not wearing the clothes, but I do have the clothes, but I'm not wearing them. But all the other gear is about as close to being period correct as I can get for tonight. I've got a canvas trail tarp set up, plow point, wool blanket, and all of my gear for tonight is in my haversack. It's not supposed to get very cold tonight, down in the 50s, so the one wool blanket should be more than enough. This wool blanket happens to be an English wool blanket. It's a real nice blanket. It's made by a company by the name of Earlys of Whitney, and it was a town in England that was famous for their wool and their wool blankets, and one of the companies that was around for ever was Earlys of Whitney, and they were noted for their quality blankets. Unfortunately, and it's a sign of the times, Earlys of Whitney is no longer in business. You can find their blankets on the secondary market. This one happens to be, I'm carrying this one with what they call a tump line, and that's just a wool strap that goes on like so. Got a couple of leather ties on it that wraps it all up. Nice setup. You can basically use this as your pack. This is a drive-in camp, so I didn't pack in, so but you could actually use this as a pack. Roll up a shirt, maybe a spare pair of moccasins, and a few other items, and use this as your pack. So that's the blanket that I'm going to be using, and like I said, the haversack is kind of my bag, my go-to bag with all my gear. But let's sit down and I'll show everybody what I carry in my haversack, or some people call them a possibles bag. Now everybody's a little different. This is what I carry, and let's sit down and I'll show everybody what's in it. The bag is I guess about a foot by a foot, and it's made of waxed canvas, and I got a little extra leather on the flap, keep it a little more waterproof, and we'll go item by item. This here is my fire starting kit, and in this I carry this little tin here in this very tight-fitting tin. Tight fitting is a good thing. There we go. This little tin here, I carry a flint, a steel, little char cloth, and some tinder. I have for this particular camp, I have a new fire steel that my wife picked up for me down in Pennsylvania. She was down in Pennsylvania at a fair, and there was a blacksmith there, and she was very thoughtful and picked me up a spare fire striker, which I'm anxious to try out and see how it works. In the fire kit, I also carry a little magnifying glass, a candle stub. That's my my fire kit. This is kind of a luxury item here. This is a little folding candle lantern. And I keep some fat wood, which is a heavy resined pine, and it's very good for starting fires. Little hand-carved wooden spoon. This here is a second fire starting kit. This one here, kind of a duplicate of that one. This is a sewing kit. A knife, fixed blade knife. I got this up at Fort Niagara. This is a bag with assorted items. There's some soap in there, a comb, and a fishing kit, little fishing kit. This item here in this brain tanned little pouch is a non-period correct item. It is, you'll see these all the time on all these survival shows. It's a ferro rod. It's a modern ferro rod. I'm sure some of you have seen them before. Magnesium on one side, and the reason I carry this is, should I really get myself in over my head, I can usually get a fire going with this, even when I can't get a fire going by true primitive methods. I mean, dying a historically correct death from hypothermia is really not the idea behind historical reenactment. So I've got it disguised in this little bag here. I don't use it very often. Another item that I carry is a wing bone turkey call. This item here is a salt and pepper, a spice container that my good friend Ron made. He's got some scrimshaw work in it. Very cool, out of an antler. I keep that in my my bag here. And I also keep a old style compass and sundial. That's what I carry in my haversack for this time of year. This is a luxury item for this camp, and it's a tin-lined copper boiler with a little nesting clay cup in it. Boil some water, make yourself a little tea or something like that. I got a little spoon there. Not necessary to have, but it's very nice to have along. The other luxury item that I have for tonight's camp is this little tin lantern here. Little candle lantern. Not necessarily a priority item, but I had made up some beeswax candles, some hand-dipped candles, and I kind of wanted to try them out tonight, so I brought along the little candle lantern. Good morning, everybody. I'm up extra early today. I got a big day ahead of me. I'm heading to a volunteer event in Allegheny for National Public Lands Day. National Public Lands Day is one of the largest volunteer events in the country, and we're very fortunate to have a local event here at a place that I frequent quite often, and that's Allegheny. So just a quick breakfast this morning, and then I'm gonna head out. The event is held on the Pennsylvania end of the park this year, so it's a bit of a drive for me. It's a beautiful drive, and I'm looking forward to the drive almost as much as I am the volunteer day. So until next time, everybody, take care. Thank you for watching. Remember to keep on trucking and believe in yourself even when no one else does.